Incorporating Exercise into Older Adults' Everyday Life
by Kate Giles,
Aurora Barrera,
Whitney Lockwood,
and Delaney Scase.
Our first objective includes understanding physical change that occur during the aging process. Our second objective is identifying the key benefits of exercise on the body. Our third objective is to learn how to encourage older adults to incorporate exercise into their everyday lives. Our fourth objective is to how to ensure patient and caregiver safety. And our fifth objective is to identify resources. There are many physical changes that occur as we age. For example, our heart gets slower, which is why cardiovascular activity is crucial for heart health. As we age, our bones shrink and lose density, which makes them more susceptible to breakage. Osteoporosis is also a major physical change with older adults. This is especially common in women, and older adults typically have a slower reaction time along with reduced problem solving, which are side effects to cognitive aging.
So, some of the benefits you can get from exercising are improved brain health and improved profiles of markers of cellular aging, improved cognitive performance, improved mood and self-confidence. It reduces the impact of illness and chronic disease. It improves sleep and enhances mobility, flexibility, and balance. It helps maintain healthy bones, muscles, and joints, and helps reduce the risk of falls, as well as allows you to live longer and more independently. So when we look at this diagram on it, we can see how health and exercise affects not only our physical health, but as well as our mental health, and we see that in improved brain health as well as improved mood. Some studies I want to point out are in a review of 43 studies assessing performance on various cognitive tasks, it was found that following single acute bouts of exercise has been linked to improvements in cognitive performance in young adults for tasks ranging from simple reaction time to response inhibition to creative thinking. Another study I want to point out is one with Colcom and colleagues, 2006, where older adults were randomly assigned to participate in either vigorous aerobic exercise training or a stretching control group 3 times per week for 6 months. Participants underwent MRI both before and after exercise training. Following the intervention, participants in the aerobic training group showed significant increases in both gray and white matter brain regions compared with the control groups. For many people, it's really hard to exercise, and a lot of people don't enjoy it or want to. We see this especially as we get older. And some ways that we can encourage older adults are to exercise is exercising classes. This can be yoga, it can be just walking, just a variety of different things. Just focusing on implementing exercises that will have the greatest impact on participants. Also, exercise classes can allow for social interaction and cognitive stimulation, which are equally as valuable. Another thing that we can do is incentivize participation. So, having a reward system set in place for those who participate in activities. So, perhaps having a resident spotlight award presented to the resident who comes to the most classes that you have, or even having a type of point system in place. I know at a place assisted living facility I volunteer at, when they play bingo, they receive rewards when they win, and they can use those to buy lotion and candies and things that they like. So having that same type of system in place for going to exercise activities could be beneficial. Also, it's important for us to help these older adults set goals. A lot of times they don't know what to focus on or what to do, or maybe the right exercises. So helping them set goals could be really beneficial for them. Providing them guidance is important. Allowing them to choose what they want to work on and what they want to focus on. Another thing that would be beneficial is making these exercise activities social. So having like volunteers come in and help will really encourage them to get up and do things. I know we had a Disney prom at the assisted living facility I volunteer at, and just having the volunteers there to encourage the older adults to get up and dance was really fun. Just different things like that could be beneficial. And also informing them of the benefits of exercise. So if they know that this can increase some of the things that they're struggling with as they age, that could be beneficial and might encourage them to want to exercise more. Lastly, incorporating exercise into sedentary activities. So everybody ages differently, and some people might be struggling more than others, and some physical changes that happen might not allow them to get up or do as much strenuous exercise. So allowing for things like puzzles or card games or art projects, just where they can kind of move around and move their hands and stand up, could be really beneficial for them, even just doing small things. Just standing up can increase circulation and improve their posture, and also reduce the risk of developing sores from sitting down all day.
So now that we know different programs and why exercise is so important, we need to understand how to be safe while exercising. First off, if you decide to use weights, make sure it's an appropriate weight that is comfortable to you. In most cases, bodyweight exercises will be most ideal. It is also a good idea to have a chair or other object nearby for additional assistance. Finally, it is a great idea to obtain a physical screening before you begin exercising and to check with a clinician if you experience dizziness, shortness of breath, or any other symptoms. According to the CDC, falls are one of the leading causes of visits to the emergency room. About 30% of people over the age of 65 will fall each year. Because of this, it is crucial to work on balance skills and learn different exercises corresponding to balance. A great exercise example to work on balance is a single foot stand. To do this, you stand behind a steady chair and hold onto the back, and pick up either foot and balance on the other for as long as comfortable. It is also important to note that if you're helping an older adult move positions or get ready for exercise, you're at risk for injury as well. The three main ways caregivers get injured are by pulling a person who is reclining in a bed into a sitting position, transferring a person from a bed to a wheelchair, or leaning over a person for a long period of time. To avoid these injuries, you can avoid twisting your body, keep your feet shoulder width apart, use the muscles in your legs to lift and pull, always keep the person who is being moved close to your body, and always ask for help if need be.
Okay, so now we're going to go over some programs to help motivate the older adults into exercising. So the first program I found helpful to encourage older adults is called Go for Life, and they focus on promoting endurance, strength, balance, and flexibility. So everything on this program revolves around those four concepts. Go for Life talks about activities to do on the job, motivation to exercise even when you think you're busy and don't have time, and the importance of fluid intake and nutrition. The How Exercise Helps tab explains the importance further in depth of exercise and why we need to continuously have older adults doing exercise. It also shows exercises on the website and how to do them on the Trying the Exercise tab, which can be very helpful. There are also interactive workout videos with the Go for Life program. It also has a bunch of resources on the page. So there's this thing called Go for Life Month, and it's in the month of September. And basically an organization can choose an activity or multiple activities to do throughout the month. It is also important to encourage the older adults throughout the month to exercise and to spread the word to other organizations. There were also other resources like posters, brochures, bookmarks, speaker toolkits, and guides in that same tab. The program also has a page for staying on track where goals can be set for the future, and it can help to figure out an exact exercise plan. The next program I found was Silver Sneakers. So Silver Sneakers offers 16,000 plus gyms and workout centers. It is also free with Medicare, which is very helpful, and it has a lot of benefits. It also includes workout videos online that are interactive and can be watched on the computer. There's also an app option called Silver Sneakers Go that can be downloaded for more of a mobile use that offers the same benefits as online. And then the last program I found that is more of an app is called Active, and this can be used on a phone or downloaded on a computer. It is important to have the caregivers help the residents download this on a computer and create an account. It could be confusing at first for them, so it is helpful to have the caregivers aware of how the program works. The caregivers can also have the workout videos for themselves and then take those and use them in a class they give for the residents instead. There's a mobile option also, but for older adults with no iPhone or technology knowledge, this will come in handy. This app focuses on cardio, strength, balance, and flexibility in the workouts. There are sections that are tailored towards working with older adults and better exercises for them. There's also a quiz that you can take that can be tailored to what you want specifically. It asks you questions so you can be provided with a specific workout for what you're looking for and can get a workout that matches your goals. It asks things like age, if you want to lose weight or gain muscle, or if you just want to tone up. This is very helpful. You'll be provided with a trainer that is interactive and can help you reach these goals. Now we're going to go over some questions, so hopefully you're paying attention to the presentation. The first question is, which of the following is not a physical change that occurs during the aging process? A, slower reaction times. B, heart gets slower. C, bladder size increases. And D, bones shrink. And the answer is C for that. Then the next question is, which of the following are key benefits of exercising? A, improved mood. B, improved sleep patterns. C, increases lifespan. And D, all the above. And then D is the correct answer for that. Here's a true-false question. It is not important and helpful to have older adults set goals for the future when you are encouraging them to exercise. False. Which program entails 16,000 plus gyms and fitness exercises, is free with Medicare, and provides workout videos as well as an app? A, Go for Life. B, Silver Sneakers. C, Active. And D, Aging Forward. B, Silver Sneakers. And then the last question is, what are common ways caregivers can get injured? A, pulling a patient in bed to help them sit up. B, transferring a patient from a bed to a wheelchair. C, leaning over for long periods of time. Or D, all the above. The answer is all the above. I bet you guessed that.
And these are our resources that we use for our presentation, and you can click on any of them to find some of the information we gave you today. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and hopefully this is helpful for your assisted living communities. And remember that everybody ages and exercise can help.